Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Troy Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team is going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Trojans offense will have the football first here. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. And Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And the Trojans offense back on the field. They had had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Solid gain will spot the ball at the 49. First down. The back's got it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
He's looking deep here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to throw again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game,
into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Dogs will have to kick this away. And he's able to send the punt away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Troy offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Finds room at the 30. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Field goal try, no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut it. Got him. He's sacked. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's second and 14. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
The pass rush closing in. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Detroit offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There was not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he released it. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's White. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get there. The defense forcing him out at the 3. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And the Trojans offense back on the field.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this, but they just couldn't come up with the execution.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. Running game has been smothered. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten...
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Short completion of the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Sticking with the running game. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.